Alrighty. This video is going to be about proportions, specifically talking about cross products. You might have heard of cross multiplication before. That's basically what this is. I'm not going to glue mine in first. I'm going to write on them first this time. So we're going to have our math wording, and I'm going to explain it. So in the proportion, A over B is equal to C to D. Remember that a proportion is an equation that says two ratios are equivalent. So the way this is set up, these are equivalent. Then I can take the products A times D. So if I have A and D, and then my other cross products, B and C, B times C. So see how they kind of make an X. So that's why they're called cross products. We're going across the fraction. So those are called cross products. So there's a property that lets you do this and lets you double check for proportionality or to see if two ratios form a proportion. And so what that is the cross product of a proportion are equal. So in numbers, if I take 2 times 6, and then 3 times 4, my cross products, if they are a proportion, those two things should be equal. So 2 times 6 is 12, and 3 times 4 is 12. So since 12 equals 12, they are a proportion. So if you need to see that again, just pause it, rewind. Just to reiterate, they're called cross products because I'm kind of making an X. So like in this example, 2 times 6, I crossed over the equal sign, and I crossed over the equal sign again for 3 times 4. So let's do a few examples together. So, use the cross products property to determine whether the ratios are proportional. 2 to 3 and 12 to 18 are my ratios I have, determining if they're proportional. So step 1, we set it up. I'm going to say 2 over 3, just means put them in fractions, and 12 over 18. Step 2, I find the cross products. 2 times 18, and then 3 times 12, Two times 18 is 36, and 3 times 12 is 36. 36 equals 36, so since the cross products are equivalent, or they're equal, the ratios are proportional. So if they equal each other, you're good to go. They are proportional. Example B. Let me get my highlighters ready. Step 1, set up the proportion. 1 over 5 and 8 over 10. Step 2, find the cross products. So I'm going to take 1 times 10. I want to know if it's equal to the other cross products, 5 times 8. Then 1 times 10 is 10. 5 times 8 is 40. They are not equal. So since the cross products are not equal, the ratios are not proportional. So, page 2 is your chance to try it on your own. So, without me going through it, I want you to try it on your own, see what questions you have, and maybe say, oh, I need to go rewatch that again and see if there's something I missed. Then, when you're putting it in your notebook, you're going to glue it in, and you're going to label this one proportions. Cross products. Make sure you also put it in your lovely table of contents. Make sure you're keeping up with that, keeping it filled out. When you finish the try section, raise your hand and I'll tell you the next thing you can do.